So just a word of advice. When you're looking at a diet or an exercise program and it makes you kind of cringe, where you think to yourself, I don't really think I could do that, or I'm going to hate that. It's going to be so hard. It's something intuitively cringes inside of you. That just take that as a message that it's not going to work. If you think it won't, then it won't. Right? So when you're thinking about what to do, check in and find out, okay, and ask yourself, am I really going to do that? And if it feels like you're not going to, trust that intuition. What you need to do at that point is find something that you would have a feeling where it's like, of course I'll do that. That's so easy. If I said to you right now that, okay, let's just do a 10-minute workout once a week. If you do that, there's almost a feeling that you get where it's like, of course I would do that. That's stupid. Of course I would. That's what you want. That's the feeling that you want. Yeah, of course I would. Oh, easy, done. It almost feels silly that you wouldn't do it. That's where you want it. And then if I say, okay, let's do an hour workout once a week. Maybe someone still thinks to themselves, oh, that's too long, it's too hard. Yeah, but then some people are like, all right, once a week, that's easy. Yeah, that should be fine. But then if I say, okay, now it's 3 times a week, 4 times a week, 5 times a week, and even if I had said that and it was like, oh, it's only 10 minutes, then you think, yeah, I could do that. That seems easy. But as soon as I increase it, half an hour workout, 5 times a week, and they'll get a point. You'll get to a point where you start to cringe. I don't think that's going to work. That's your barometer of what you're ready to do right now. What is the point that you are going to follow through with the plan and the thing? If you're starting with a sense of cringing that I don't think I'll be able to do it, you won't. Right? So just trust yourself there. This is where I'm at. This is what I need to do. This is what is going to be something that is achievable and real. Thinking back on the channel, the name of the channel, this is the subconscious telling you what you're ready for and what's going to work. Trust that intuition. It's not often that someone's started cringing about getting into something. Oh, I don't think I'm going to do it, and then just smashed it through. And if they have, it's been just these incremental changes that they've come into. When you try and you start with doing way too much, you get overwhelmed and then burnt out, and then you quit, and then you don't want anything to do with it for a long, long time. So just a word of advice on checking in with your subconscious, checking in with your intuition to find out what is appropriate for me to start and be successul. And if you were thinking about food, if you say, okay, well, I'm going to eat perfectly, I'm never ever going to have a chocolate ever again. You think, and you cringe. I'd love that though. I don't know if I can go the rest of my life without eating that. That's true, you won't. So, at least not from here. Eventually you might get to that point where you don't want it anymore. But at this point, saying, oh, I'm just going to cut that out forever, and if you're worried that you won't do it, you won't do it. So whatever the dietary changes that you need to make or want to make, you don't need to do anything. If you want to make those changes to transform your body, then you got to start small, okay? Say, well, I'm going to have it less. I'm going to have less per week. I'm going to change the brand. I'm going to change, well, whatever. Just a small change that seems doable. All right, well, I can have a little bit less each day. Whatever it is, there's something that seems silly that you wouldn't do it. That's what you need to do. That's the feeling you want to have. Yes, I'll definitely do that. Create a sense of confidence about it by choosing something that you truly, unconsciously, instinctively believe as true. So you don't have to fake it till you make it. That's rubbish. When you say something you know intuitively in the depths of your soul is fake and it's not true, then you don't commit to it. And why would you? It's fake, right? So it's not a good strategy to just pretend, lie to yourself for ages. You lie to yourself. You know you're lying. You know that's not going to happen. Don't lie to yourself, right? Self-deception works a lot of the time, but not in this case, right? So when you're actively just know this isn't something that you're going to do. You've got a gut sense of it. This is probably not going to work. It's not going to.